And
Shot.
throughout history, we don't had a lot of people that had these kind of mindsets where they want to take somebody out. I mean, you got a lot of people that try to take people out every day. So like, I don't understand. I hope I never get put in a situation where I gotta even think about doing something like that. I done had guns put on me before, and that's a scary thing.
Yeah, me too, Tiger. Me too. I almost lost my life like that before. I mean, not like that, but I've been in a situation where it could have ended fatal. Could have definitely ended fatal.
Yeah. I had a guy point a gun right. I could look right down the gun, right down the hole. I'm looking down the hole, and I'm like,
you looking down the barrel.
In my mind, I'm like, okay, he pulled the gun. Yeah, I'm looking down the barrel, and I'm like, the only reason why he pulled the gun because he's scared. He shook right now, and because he had a stick first, and he tried to hit me with the stick, and I grabbed the stick and I snatched it from him. Now, like, what you gonna do now, man? What you gonna do? He pulled the gun out. I was like, oh, that's your answer. That's a good answer right there.
That's crazy.
I still tried to play it off like I wasn't afraid, because if I would just turned and ran, he probably would have started shooting.
So Tiger, what did
so I just stood there and looked at him, man.
Tiger, not to spill too much, but could you give me a little bit of the backstory, how this all started?
So, and it's funny because I reached out to my partner today. I hit him up. I told him I wouldn't come on the show, and it's still from this same dude right here. He was my neighbor, like maybe like 2-3 houses down, and he skipped school that day for whatever reason. He didn't go to school. We went to school. When we got off the bus, he was like, "Man, these dudes, they jumped me today or whatever, blah blah blah." And he was like, and he was like an older man. He was like, but I know he talked to a girl. It was a girl that she's getting in trouble a lot, and she stayed back like 2 or 3 times. So she was still in junior high, but she supposed to be in high school. So she was a fast girl. So he was dealing with her. So my partner was like, "Hey, he's gonna pick her up from the bus stop." So I was like, "Okay, well, we'll get him. We'll get him when he pick up at the bus stop." So we roll up on him or whatever. And I'm like, "What's up, man? Y'all got my partner earlier. Hey, we gonna even the odds now. What's up? What's happening?" And keep in mind, y'all, this is a grown man. I'm still in high school. And so when I took the stick from him, he realized, okay, this dude's stronger than what I thought. And he pulled that pistol out. And I remember that whole day, man. It got crazy. My other homeboy, he went and got his uncle gun and threw it out the window to me. And I'm just like, oh, Lord, we finna go to jail. Like one thing led to the other. And we ended up squashing the situation. And it's funny, one day I caught the guy. I was walking through the back of some apartments, and I ran into the guy, and he was working with some little kids in the back of the apartment, like playing football with them. And he saw me coming through the path, and like I had him right there, right? But he was working with the little kids. So I was just like, I just threw the deuces up at him, like, all right, man, I see you. I know that day you really didn't want to get in that situation, but he couldn't get beat up in front of his girl. So he had to do whatever he had to do. And now he was working with the kids. So I'm not finna beat nobody up in front of some little kids. That wouldn't be right.
Now, see, Tiger, in today's time, man, these knuckleheads, man, they would have done anything. Just disregarded that the kids was around. That just goes to show, like, your character, like, who you is as a person. Like, you respect children and, you know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that. Like,
yeah.
I don't
Try
know.
to do the right thing, man.
Yeah, just doing the right thing. But yeah, man.
It's hard in the world we live in, but you got to try to make the right decision.